Magnificent Montague, starring Monty Woolley. Yes, it's the Magnificent Montague, the Saturday night transcribed feature on NBC's All-Star Festival of Comedy, Music, Mystery, and Drama. Brought to you by Anacin, for fast relief from pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. By RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, and first in television. And by Chesterfield, always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking, plus no unpleasant aftertaste. Before we hear from the Magnificent Montague, let's hear from Anacin. When we ask you to try Anacin for the relief of pain due to a headache, neuritis, or neuralgia, we are not asking you to try a new or unproved method. For there are many people listening in now who have been introduced to Anacin tablets by their own dentist or physician. You who have received Anacin this way know the effective, incredibly fast relief these tablets bring. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. People by the thousands are using modern Anacin today instead of other ways. Doesn't their experience seem worth following? Try Anacin the next time you suffer from pains of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia. You will be delighted with the results. Ask your druggist for Anacin today. Anacin is spelled Anacin. And now, the Magnificent Montague. Since Edwin the Magnificent Montague retired as undisputed and unemployed champion of the Shakespearean stage and became Uncle Goodhart, hero of an afternoon radio program, his only dramatic outlets are confined to daily arguments with Agnes the Montague maid. It is afternoon. Montague's wife, Lily, and Agnes await his arrival from the radio station. The telephone rings.
Agnes, the telephone.
You get it, honey. I'm in the kitchen up to my knees in hamburger.
All right, Agnes. Hello? Who? I'm sure you have the wrong number. There's no one here by the name of Everlasting Love.
Hold it, honey.
Agnes, it's the wrong number. Somebody wants someone called Everlasting Love.
Give me the phone. That's me.
Everlasting Love?
I'll explain later. Hello? Everlasting on this end. Who's calling? Oh, it's you, Pleasant Valley.
Pleasant Valley?
That's Tilly Kleinholtz.
Tilly?
I'll explain later. Hello, Pleasant Valley? What's up, kid? Oh, big meeting tonight, huh? What's on, nocturnal meditations or one of them love through deep breathing sessions?
Agnes, what is
I'll explain later. Okay, Pleasant. See you at the meditating. Yeah.
Agnes, what's going on?
It's my club, the Unattached Girls of East 37th Street. We all join a new cult.
What?
The cult of Shangar Abishmu Yu.
What's that mean?
Life through living.
Life through living?
Yeah, it comes from India. It was brought over here by our leader, our exalted one, the great Benaru.
The great Benaru?
He's slipping us the secrets of life. I tell you, honey, he's done more for the girls. Of our club than Max Factor.
Well, what's it all about?
Who knows? It has something to do with developing our inner beauty.
Your inner beauty?
What can we lose? We got none of it on the outside.
Oh, Agnes, you're being silly.
Honey, you ought to come to one of our meetings at the Temple of Beauty.
A temple?
Yeah. Well, it's our temporary temple. It's in a loft on 10th Avenue. We're raising funds for our real temple, one of them Oriental things, a mosque.
You mean a mosque?
Mosque. What's the difference as long as the roof comes to a point?
Well, Agnes, what do you do at the temple?
Honey, it's out of this world. The incense is going, the great Benaru's spouting words of wisdom. We're sashaying around our sheets, practicing breathing. It's a real ball.
You mean you dress as they do in India?
Yeah, sandals and veils. Chubby Kretlau showed up with bells on her feet.
Just like Indian dancing?
Yeah. Kids kept running up to her. With that white sheet and the bells, they thought she was a good humor truck.
Oh, Agnes.
Edna Schissel really went to town. She showed up at the temple with a big red ruby in her nose.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right in her schnoz. On the way home, she was standing on a corner and stopped traffic for half an hour.
A half an hour?
They were waiting for her nose to change to green.
Oh, you girls have loads of fun.
Honey, this is serious stuff. We're learning how to live. For the first time in my life, I'm at peace with myself. My heart's full of love for man or beast.
Man or beast?
Yeah, that even includes your husband.
Oh, Agnes, if this means that after 25 years you and Edwin will start getting along with each other, I'm glad you joined.
Hey, why don't you join, honey? For every new member I bring in, I get my sheet wash free.
I'll have to see how it works out. I just can't imagine you and Edwin not bickering.
Honey, thanks to the teachings of our exalted leader, the great Benaru, I can just float to a higher mental plane above the petty fights with that monster.
Well, start floating, Agnes. That's Edwin.
I'll get the door.
Oh, Edwin.
Hello, Lily.
Welcome home, Mr. Montague.
Who said that?
Agnes said it.
Our Agnes, our own little big-mouthed Agnes, said welcome.
She wants to be friendly.
Welcome. She makes it sound like a dirty word.
Oh, Edwin, don't start with her. You're in for a big surprise.
I know, and what a surprise.
Well, then you know about
Oh,
it.
yes, the mayor's office reached me at the radio station and told me all about it.
The mayor's office?
Yes, that I was made a member of the mayor's anti-crime committee.
Oh, Edwin, that's wonderful. It must be because of the good influence your Uncle Goodhart radio program has on the public.
Do you realize the people of this city are milked out of $50 million a year by con men, charlatans, and other frauds? We're going to clean them all out.
Good for you, Edwin. To celebrate, Agnes will make us a nice dinner.
Yeah, I'll make anything you want. What would you like?
Someone else to cook it.
Why, you dirty...
Agnes?
Ishmiri bambarish.
Who said that?
It's Agnes.
Agnes, Ish, Miri, Bombambarish. Oh, gad, Saroyan wrote a new song. It'll be bigger than Come On Our House.
Ishmiri bambamarish. May my mind be cleansed of anger, and may my heart and hand be dedicated to bringing peace and happiness to my master's house.
Lily, call a doctor.
Edwin.
Her mind is snapped. She must have had a horrible shock.
Please.
Remember, the same thing happened to her once before when Francis X. Bushman got married.
Oh, stop that. Edwin, look at her. Can't you see Agnes is on a higher plane?
A higher plane?
Edwin, try and understand. Agnes has found something new. She's floating in a world of her own.
Oh, no. Agnes? Agnes, I'm on the crime committee. I can help you. Tell me, Agnes, who sold you the stuff?
Edwin, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? She didn't get that way on Ovaltine.
May the seed of wisdom blossom in your brain, dear master, so that you, too, may rejoice in the garden of life.
The Garden of Life. I told you, Lily, she's growing it in the backyard.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Lily, we must wipe out these peddlers who look for weak-minded people, and in Agnes, they hit the jackpot.
That does it.
Now, Agnes.
Stand back, honey. I'm coming down from my higher plane.
Now, look, Agnes.
Weak-minded, huh?
Agnes.
Now, listen, you overstuffed baboon. You better zip those liver lips of yours closed before I take your beard and shove it down your throat.
Edwin, I've been trying to tell you. Agnes and the girls of her club have joined a new cult.
Oh, no. What is it this time?
We're followers of the great Benaru.
Good. What band does he sing with?
Edwin, it's one of those philosophies of life from India.
Shanga Abishmu Yu. It's the teachings of our great leader Benaru brought from Mother India.
Agnes?
Yes?
Maybe tell me more, Agnes. I'm quite interested in this new cult of yours. Tell me, can anyone join?
Oh, anyone. All you need is joy in your heart, an open mind, and a sawbuck.
$10. That's all.
From then on, it's only $5 a week. That pays for the rent of the temple, the incense, and a down payment on your tambourine.
$10 initiation fee, $5 a week. Sounds like someone's onto a good thing.
It certainly is, Mr. Montague. If you're interested, here's a pamphlet.
Thank you, Agnes. I am very interested.
Oh, boy, Mr. Montague, if you join, we could do our meditations and deep breathing together.
Fine, Agnes. Now, run along.
Ankara Tamura. In peace, the little lamb will lie down with the jackass.
Edwin, are you serious?
Serious? I've never been more serious in my life. This is a matter for my anti-crime committee. The great Bonaro. It's crooks like him who have been gypping the public.
Oh, now, Edwin, don't go off on one of your crusades again.
You forget I'm on the mayor's anti-crime committee. It's my duty to expose this phony.
But the newspapers won't print anything unless you have proof.
Newspapers? Who needs them? Remember, I am Uncle Goodhart. I have 10 million radio listeners. I'll blast this Bonaro right out of...
Oh, that's the door. I'll get it. Oh, hello, Mrs. Inzer.
Hello, Mrs. Montague. Is Uncle Goodhart home?
Well, Edwin, it's Mrs. Inzer, the director of your radio program.
Inzer, tomorrow's Uncle Goodhart program is going to make radio history.
Yeah, it sure is. I got the script here for you. It's a humdinger.
The script.
Remember how this afternoon's episode ended? You were cleaning little Oscar, your canary's cage. You had left the room to get a clean newspaper, and when you came back, Oscar was gone.
Yes, thank heaven.
We went off the air.
Tomorrow I will arouse America. The citizens, the police, the FBI will join forces with me.
Looking for little Oscar?
Oscar, that's out. On tomorrow's program, I am going to destroy one of the most horrible fiends this country has ever known.
I know. The mean old pussycat who frightened Oscar away.
Oh, no, Zinza. I'm talking about the great Bonaro.
No, the cat's name is Poo-Poo.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to show the housewives how a big phony like Bonaro can take advantage of them.
Oh, no. The sponsor wants no controversial material.
Nonsense. Go, Zinza. Tell him tomorrow Uncle Goodhart blasts the great Bonaro out of existence.
Oh, dear. Here we go again.
Edwin, the sponsor's right. You can't say things like that on the program without proof.
I'm going to get the proof. Where's that pamphlet? Oh, let's see. The Temple of Beauty, 10th Avenue. Where's my hat?
Edwin, where are you going?
To the Temple of Beauty. Wait till you see what happens when the great Bonaro meets the Magnificent Montague.
We'll be back to see what happens when the Magnificent Montague meets the great Bonaro in just a moment. Now, here's April Stevens for RCA Victor.
Please play that dreamy melody, the one you played for me last night. That lovely dreamy melody, remember how we danced last night.
Dreamy Melody, sung by sultry April Stevens with Henri René's orchestra, is a scorching follow-up to their terrific RCA Victor release, I'm in Love Again. Now, Dreamy Melody, with soft lyrics and a beautifully scored backing, is due to skyrocket to the top. Two big hits are back-to-back on this single RCA Victor record. Coupled with Dreamy Melody is April Stevens' smoldering Gimme a Little Kiss, Will You, Huh? Available now on RCA Victor Records. And now, the Magnificent Montague. With all the cunning of an ace investigator, Montague prepares to unmask the great Bonaro. He has reached the office building which houses the Temple of Beauty, headquarters of Bonaro's mystic cult.
And what a crummy building. Let's see. Temple of Beauty. Here's the room. 107. Gad, look at that door. Just a big eye, all staring at you. Just a peephole in the middle. What a slimy setup. I'll knock.
Who knocks at the temple gates?
It is I, a weary stranger who seeks truth at the feet of the great Bonaro.
Come in, weary stranger.
Gad, it's dark in here. Are you Benaru?
I am Gunga, the humble servant of the exalted leader.
Oh.
The great one is meditating in the inner temple. Whom shall I say wants to see him?
Well, Doe. John Doe.
This way to the inner temple. Watch out for the water cooler.
Go here. Phew, this incense.
Silence. Ishkandu Abu Karim. Almighty One, a neophyte stands before you. Speak, exalted one.
Who is it that seeks solace and peace through the ancient teachings of Shangar Bishmu you?
It is I, a weary traveler on the highway of life, John Doe.
And what is your wish, weary traveler?
I wish to be a disciple of the great Benaru.
Are you ready to answer the mystic question of Ishmir?
I am ready.
Ibu Hassan Kahula Morabula. As our gracious and beloved neophyte, a bank account, negotiable bonds, real estate, or an automobile free and clear?
Are you solvent?
Well, I'm very well off.
He's in.
Oh, Ishmael, leader of our destinies, you have smiled upon us this day. You have sent to us this weary traveler, this lost lamb, this little pigeon. We shall take his soiled soul and clean him. Faithful Ganga, have him sign the book of Ishmael.
Right here. That's for the dues. $25 a week.
25? Well, everlasting love only pays 5, almighty one.
She is young. You are an older man, and there is so much more to clean. Ganga, get him ready.
Step over to the light. I got to measure you for a sheet. That's another $5.
A sheet, eh?
It better take 2. Give him a book of Ishmael.
Check.
A tambourine to gladden Ishmael.
Check.
A year's supply of goat milk, yogurt, dates, nuts, and a great Benaru patented garlic juice extractor.
Check. That comes to $200.
Check.
No check, cash.
Cash, eh? Why, you miserable faker.
Silence.
You're speaking to the mighty one.
Yes, the mighty fraud. You fleeced your last lamb, Benaru. As a member of the mayor's crime investigating committee, I'm exposing you for what you are, a snake in the grass.
Why, you?
Silence, Ganga. Do not touch him. Leave me alone with this disbeliever.
Yes, mighty one.
Benaru, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, preying on innocent people with this larcenous cult.
Ashamed of myself, Mr. Doe? Because it is necessary to collect a few paltry pennies in order to build a temple, a shrine where rich and poor can come and learn the teachings of Ishmael. For this, I am to be persecuted.
The great Benaru, you're wasting your time. I know who you are and what you are.
And I know who you are.
You know who I am.
Would I ever mistake that voice? The one voice in this confused land that offers comfort and solace to the millions in the wilderness. The voice of Uncle Goodheart.
Oh, you listen to my program?
Every afternoon. It is part of our ritual.
It is?
When you are on the air, the temple bells are stilled. Everything stops. Not a tambourine is stepped. Not a sheet stirs. Not a goat is milked.
I don't understand.
The good are often so blind. You, Mr. Montague, are 1 in 10 million. You, Mr. Montague, you have inner beauty.
Really?
Who but a man with inner beauty could show such love and compassion as you to your little canary, Oscar? I know all the age-old secrets of life, but you, Mr. Montague, you know something no one else in the whole world knows.
What is that?
What happened to little Oscar?
Good morning, Agnes. Is breakfast... Agnes, you're purple.
I'm doing my morning breathing meditations. I got one more to do.
Oh, I'm glad Edwin is going to expose your great Benaru. After Edwin's broadcast, the great Benaru won't dare...
That's the door.
Oh, never mind. I'll get it, Agnes.
Edwin Montague live here?
Yes?
This is for him. Sign here.
There. What is it?
A case of goat's milk.
Wait. There must be some Miss Agnes. Goat's milk.
Same brand I use. Nanny's Nectar.
Oh, I get it. It's Benaru's idea of insulting Edwin. Now, wait till Edwin hears of this. I'd better get him up. He has a broadcast to do. Edwin, it's time to get up. Oh.
What's the matter, Lily? Haven't you ever seen a man standing on his head before?
Mr. Montague, do you mean...
Ishambura, little sister. Ishambura.
Ishambura, brother, and I do mean Ishambura.
Edwin, this is fantastic.
He's a paragon, Lily. A great man. I have a new purpose in life. Raising money for the great Benaru.
Oh, Edwin.
Oh, we asked little enough. A few pennies to pay for the great Benaru's trip to India.
The great bee's going to India?
Yes, everlasting love. Our leader must go to the mother country for his year of meditation and solitude.
Oh, so that's why we're going out in the street making collections today. We all got tin cups.
I, too, in a tattered sheet, will go out begging for alms for our leader.
I'm going to be in front of the Paramount. Where are you stationed?
I'm working around the fountain at Rockefeller Center.
Edwin, begging in the street. Are you out of your mind? You have a broadcast to do. Remember, you're going to blast Benaru.
Please, Lily, my 10 million listeners will share with me my inner joy. My 10 million listeners. Aye, that's the answer.
What?
You were right, Lily. I should not beg for pennies on the street. I will beg from my listeners.
Edwin, you can't.
Silence. Hand me my sheet. I am off to the studio.
Where's Montague? It's almost time to go on the air.
Oh, dear, and such an important broadcast, too.
Where is he? We've only got... Oh, here he comes.
Oh, goody.
Sorry I'm late, brother. Ishma Osh Kabuchka.
Gesundheit.
Good news, Mr. Montague. The sponsor is 100% behind your expose of the great Benaru.
Go get him, Mr. Montague.
Silence. Little Oscar, my canary, is lost. The world is waiting to find out what happened to him.
Who cares about little Oscar?
That crummy bird.
That is unkind. Oh, that is unkind, Brother Zinza. A canary, too, is a living creature.
Mr. Montague, you must go through with it. The sponsor... Oh, jeepers, we're on the air.
Bluegill Soap, that soapier soap, presents Uncle Goodhart. And here he is with special message packed with dynamite, public citizen number one, that fighting radio character, Uncle Goodhart.
Once again, I am with you, dear brothers and sisters of Radioland. A great man, my teacher, the great Benaru, sits in sadness today. He has no money with which to return to his native land, India, for his year of meditation.
Mr. Montague!
Peace, brother. I know that in your cookie jars you have some money saved up. Whatever it is, send it to the great Benaru, care of the Temple of Beauty.
Stop him!
Peace, brother. $1, a dime, anything.
Grab him, Springer!
Unhand me, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, soliciting contributions over the air are illegal, and any ideas expressed by Uncle Goodhart are not those of the sponsor. The sponsor sponsors no sponsored ideas. Please excuse music.
They took us off the air. Mr. Montague, have you gone nuts?
He must have snapped his cap.
Oh, please, brother.
You can't promote a phony thing like that on the air. Hello? What? Oh, no. That was the Federal Communications Commission. They're on their way over.
Hello? Yikes.
Who was it?
The FBI. I think I'm going to faint.
Mr. Montague, do you realize what's happening? They'll shut down the network. We'll be barred from the air. They'll close down Flugel Soap. Heads will roll.
Brothers, you have nothing to worry about. Ish kababa. May you live and prosper.
I'm going to kill myself.
Who is it?
It is I, Ganga. Peaceful night.
Come in quick.
Where is our great leader? Oh, there you are, exalted one, pride of Ishmael. Your troubles are over.
My troubles are just beginning, you big jerk.
But leader...
Shut up and help me pack.
You're off to India, beloved one?
India? I'll be lucky if I get as far as the Holland Tunnel.
But my broadcast...
You and your big mouth. In every racket I worked, I was careful not to run into a federal rap. So you open that big bazoo, it goes all over the country, and I'm hung up with a federal case.
Watch the cop.
Not the back door, Casey. It's too late.
I shall call upon the spirit of Ishmael for help.
Forget Ishmael. Call me a good lawyer.
Oh, there you are, Edwin.
Hello, Lily.
Hesha Benur. Greetings, peaceful night.
Greetings, sister.
Edwin, what's happened? The phone's been ringing all day.
Oh, it was nothing, Lily. Nothing.
Brother, was your mission successful? Did our leader get his year for meditation in India?
Not exactly. He got 6 months in Leavenworth.
Here's a word from Chesterfield.
You see it in the newspapers.
No unpleasant aftertaste.
You hear it on the radio.
No unpleasant aftertaste.
You see it on television.
No unpleasant aftertaste when you smoke Chesterfields.
It's the biggest plus in cigarette history.
Science discovered it. You can prove it.
Science discovered that of all brands tested, Chesterfield, and only Chesterfield, leaves no unpleasant aftertaste.
Prove it yourself. Smoke a pack of Chesterfields. They're always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking. And Chesterfield is the cigarette that leaves no unpleasant aftertaste.
That's the biggest plus in cigarette history.
No unpleasant aftertaste.
Science discovered it. Prove it yourself. Buy Chesterfields today.
Listen again next week, friends, to The Magnificent Montague, starring Monty Woolley. The Saturday night transcribed feature on NBC's All-Star Festival of Comedy, Music, Mystery, and Drama. Brought to you by Anacin, for fast relief from pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. By RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, and first in television. And by Chesterfield, always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking, plus no unpleasant aftertaste. The Magnificent Montague was created and directed by Nat Hiken and written by Nat Hiken and Billy Friedberg. Anne Seymour was Lily, Pert Kelton was Agnes. Also heard on tonight's broadcast were Johnny Gibson, John Griggs, and Danny Yacco. Jack Ward was at the organ. This is Don Pardo.
Tomorrow, hear New Theater in the NBC Symphony on NBC.